Hello guys, and welcome to this week's episode of Hammer the Gamer. And of course the game this week is Command & Conquer. Of course the original Command & Conquer that came out in 1996 I believe, maybe earlier. But my first taste of Command & Conquer was on a demo disc from one of the PC magazines at the time. And it came with 3 missions. Now the first one and the last one I remember clearly. I can't remember the middle one that well, but the first mission was the commando one where you had to blow up the SAM sites, and then actually I could be wrong, it could have been the second mission and then the third mission, but either way it was one of those. Memory's not so great as it used to be. But the third mission was clearly a all out base versus base match. You didn't have all the units, but you pretty much had most. And you were up in the top left hand corner. You could build up to mammoth tanks, but I know you couldn't build like advanced guard towers, anything advanced upon. I don't think you could build in the demo, but it gave you a great taste of it. So of course I played the crap out of that game for a good 6 months before I could actually afford the full game. And when I got the full game, played it, absolutely brilliant game. Enjoyed nearly every mission. Some of the missions were a little bit repetitive, but most of them were very enjoyable until we got to the last mission, where I found out that 8 megabytes of RAM was not enough to handle all those units. The game bloody kept crashing. I don't know if it was at a certain point, but it certainly crashed when you had so many units built every time. Now it worked on like friends' PCs, and they had more RAM. I think they had like 12 or 16 meg of RAM at the time. Plus they had faster processors than me. All I had was my 486DX4 100, I believe. Yeah, it was. But still, loved the game, and to be honest, the only person I know that loved it more than me was my dad, who again played that game constantly. Even with the game crashing, he still kept playing it. He kept going back. He kept saving it, I believe, every few minutes, just so if it did crash, he might be able to. But I believe the only time he ever completed it was when he got it on the PlayStation. I moved out by the time he got a PlayStation 1, and he completed it on there. I am now playing it again here. This is the PC version on here that I got with the Ultimate Collection, but I've been playing it again on the Nintendo 64. Jesus, the slowdown in that game is horrendous. Even with the expansion pack, just moving a few units, that game just almost comes to a single digit frame rate. But still enjoying it. You know, the 3D in that game doesn't add a lot to the game, personally. If it was 2D when it came out in the N64, yeah, it probably would have ran a lot better. But the expansion pack really does little for that game, bar the resolution. So, would I advise anybody to play Command & Conquer? Absolutely, fantastic game. Well, of course, if you like RTS games. If you're not an RTS fan, would I advise? But yeah, I would give it a go. Starts off gently, but it does quickly go into getting a little bit more taxing. I've never been great with using the paper, scissors, stones, where one unit's better than another. I've been terrible at that. I've always been just numbers. You got more numbers than them, there's a good chance you're going to overwhelm them, and that's how I've always played a Command & Conquer. Why I'm terrible online. It was actually the first game I ever played online as well, on dial-up. Yeah, it was. I'm trying to think, was there any more? But no, I can't remember. No, Command & Conquer was the first game I ever played online. And probably out of the hundreds of games I've played, through all the Command & Conquer games, I've probably won 10. And they were probably people that were like-minded with me. So you can see I don't play a lot online when it comes to RTSs. Still, thanks for watching. Bye bye. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and also consider sharing, as I do upload weekly, so hope you stay and enjoy. Thank you very much. Bye bye.